group of trainees. They are going to demonstrate obedience parade with their dogs. They are five. Clear! Go! Back! With the dogs. Forward! Left! 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 Touch! Left! Touch! Left! 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 About time! Left! Left! Touch! With the dogs. In the set. Halt! With the dog. Five! Left! Touch! Left! Touch! Left! Touch! Left! Touch! About time! Hand left! Hand left! Hand left! 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 Touch! Left! Touch! About time! Hand left! Touch! Up! With the dog! In the dog! Up! With the dog! Forward! Up! Up! Touch! Up! Touch! Up! 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 About time! Hand left! Hand left! Hand left! Touch! Up! 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 Stop! Right! About time! Hand left! Touch! Touch! Follow the dog! In the down! Up! Go! Stop! Stop! Touch! Stop! 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 About time! Stop! Touch! Stop! Stop! Up! Go! Stop! Touch! Stop! Touch! Stop! Touch! Stop! Touch! Stop! Touch! About time! Hand left! Touch! Stop! Touch! Stop! Touch! Stop! Touch! Hit up! With the dog! Punch! Hand left! 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 Touch! Stop! Touch! Stop! Touch! About time! Hand left! Stop! Stop! Touch! Stop! Touch! Stop! 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 Touch! Stop! Touch! Stop! About time! Hand left! Right! Hand left! Right! Follow the dog! In the same! Up! Hand left! Right! Stop! Touch! Stop! Touch! Stop! Touch! About time! Hand left! Touch! Stop! Touch! Him out! Rajumla down your dog! Rajumla sit your dog!
Sit! Step!
Rajumla put your dog! Rajumla hit your dog! Stand! With the dog! Fight! Hand left! Touch! Stop! With the dog! In the seat! Up!
Sit!
Hand vehicle on the other side. So a thief came from nowhere. Open. Yes, he's trying to check. Yes, trying to see the possible entrance where he can assess the vehicle and pick the valuables. As you can see down there. Oh, he has picked something. He has seen a police uniform. He has dropped there. He has taken. Only to realize the door is wide open. Are you seeing he's trying to check the other side? Oh, it's like the other side is intact, but where his bag was? Oh, it was taken. Now there. Let me run to police actually. That was the first thing that came to his mind. Let me run to police. There is right reporting.
What is the matter?
His bag has been stolen. Now they are taking his particulars, they are entering the case. Okay. He's not patient, he's just unsettled. Yeah.
What's the canine? Report.
I think that scene, they need the services of a dog. I can see the dog handler there with a dog. And dear guests of honor, the breed you're seeing there is called a bloodhound. This is one of the tracking dogs. They are very good. They have very good nose, 100% perfect. I can see a team from the police. They are heading to the scene of crime. There's a CID smartly pressed on the suit. I can see the complainant in front. That one on a white gown near the dog is, I think, the Soko. I can see her with the camera. Yes, he's trying to explain what happened to the dog handler. And yes, I think the dog handler has identified where to start from. You see, in tracking, when a sin has been committed, we always advise not to tamper with the sin. And I think that is what the complainant did. He only checked around, but he did not enter in the vehicle. He did not touch anything. He just went to police direct. I'm seeing now the dog handler is trying to arrange, organize the dog. What is placing the dog on is the harness, trying to prepare the dog for work. What is putting on is called the harness. The moment you put on it, you allow the dog that you are ready to work. It's like me putting on uniform. I tune my mind to work. That's what they are doing. Bloodhound is one of the best tracking dogs in the world. They have a very good nose, 100% perfect. Their floppy here helps them to collect the scent towards the nose, and it makes it very easy for them to follow. There, the handler introduces the dog to the scent article left behind. Yes, I can see the dog taking the direction. I think we saw where the man took off, and it is where the dog is stood. Yes, the dog is now tracking. Remember, in tracking, we have 3 phases. We have 3 phases in tracking. There is the searching phase, deciding phase, and the tracking phase. Now it's still deciding. The first phase was searching. Now it is deciding where could this person have gone. There the dog was. We always avoid using the short leash to avoid the handler being biased. In most cases, people complain, oh, they pull the dog towards my house, but up, down, immediately you see it pulling. That is how a bloodhound works, yes? That one now is the tracking phase, the 3rd phase of tracking. Oh, yes, he has identified this bag. And guest of honor, I think towards the end, it is going to be quite interesting whereby the dog will now locate where the person has gone. So maybe, sir, I request you stand somewhere around here. Then, there, humanity is setting their mind to work again. Along the track, we always have obstacles. There is water. There are always benches. Yes. There the dog was. Oh! Yes. Oh, the aim was acting as if he wanted also to work, to vandalize the other vehicle. They are there. Hurry up! There they are! Now they are going to attack the police. They are rioting. They are protesting. And this is the CTM. I can hear we want our money. We don't know. This one is done. Yes, they are confronting the police. The DPC is trying to proclaim, but they are afraid to understand now. They are chasing even the one with the gun. Yes. Okay. Yes. I can see the DPC is trying to proclaim, but still they are not complying. Until now they need to use the force. We need to use force now. Yes, now they are attacking them. Attack you! Stop! You can see. That is only one dog. And the one the dog has grabbed. It is busy. The one lying down, the one the dog grabbed is Adam. You see Adam, one of the trainees. And in this training here, we were very sensitive of gender balance. What a man can do, a woman can also do. We build not just skills, but a stronger, more profound bond of trust and teamwork with our dogs. I would like to extend a huge thanks to our trainers for this expertise, positive interactions, and clear explanations that made complex concepts simple. Your passion for promoting positive, force-free methods has truly made a very big difference in our lives and the lives of our dogs. We are grateful for your guidance and supportive environment you created for us. Special thanks goes to police leadership and Canine as a unit for immense effort invested in organizing such a seamless experience. May you join our hands and we give a warm round of applause. Asante sana.
Our chief guest, officers present, the Commandant, MDD, Commandant in Zambia Barracks, our chairman, LC1, who is our very good friend, we coordinate very well, staff from the Canine unit, the staff officer, my deputy, and all of you present. So, sir, I thank you for really gracing this occasion. You don't take your time for granted. So, sir, my message to IGP is a message of thanks. Kindly extend it that we are very happy for the support. We are extremely excited to have him as our IGP, and he can count on us that we are going to perform our mandate the way we are assigned. So the unit has also grown. I remember in 2009, 2010, we only operated in 10 units. It was here very, very bad. One day I was here in the morning and there was a murder in Ntoroko. Yeah, a man drove his vehicle from Ntoroko to come and pick a dog in Zambia. He had lost his brother. I think in the morning they found him in the farm dead, and they wanted some answers, and the young brother himself drove here from Ntoroko to Kampala. We had no answers to tell him. We gave him a dog. I don't even remember what the dog did. The distance was very long. Whether the crime, scene of crime was still very, very appropriate for the canine to perform the duties. That's what motivated us to work harder. Because in my mind I was like, this can be me, this can be my relative, this can be somebody else that is very close to me. And we made sure that we reduced the distances that a 1 inch has to drive to go and access our services. These days, hardly will you drive more than 40 kilometers to access our services. We have expanded from 10 units then to now 123 units throughout the country. And we are still growing. This is a very tremendous achievement for the staff who have been here longest. The Ngabera who are our trainers, and Ngabera taught me how to handle dogs and Zouk soccer. And we don't take it for granted. It has also been a very big effort from police management of then, and now it is, like I said, it is too much. This support is too much. You don't easily come across it very easily. We have expanded our coverage in other specialized units, counter-terrorism, aviation, police. Most of the borders are covered with canine, and the unit has really grown. So I also remember that in those days, every morning when you enter the office, you found an application in the file, somebody requesting to leave the unit. Now when you enter the office, the letters you find there is somebody requesting to join the canine unit, and we don't have a lot of vacancies for them to enter. When we are recruiting these gentlemen and women, police passed out a message for people to apply, and we got a whooping 700 applications. It was like people are applying to join URA, these job interviews. 700 applications. Applicants here wanted to come and join us. It's a sign of confidence. It's a sign that we have improved our processes here, and that the unit has become better. Those days it was, if you came here, it means you maybe have been condemned. But people now of different education background apply to come and join and be dog handlers. It's not a mean achievement. So we have been benefiting from promotions like other units. I see young people having ranks on their shoulders, and more are still coming. We also thank the police management. When we came here in 2008, 2009, this unit had no vehicle. And I tried to remind them. One day there was a meeting at Naguru, at headquarters, Parliament Avenue, and I jumped on a border in uniform with my ranks, and towards the Nando's, the border scratched the vehicle of a woman. The woman came out and really turned me into like a shamba boy. I will never forget that. Sir, police has purchased for us 13 double cabins, 13 of that type, ready for deployment. They are getting the canopy behind, because they are for carrying dogs to crime scenes. As canine unit, we are extremely overwhelmed by the happiness, and you can also count on us that we are going to put them to good use and make him proud, and also our government proud. This course also attracted very good facilitators from all walks of life. We are lucky to host here the whole judge of High Court. He came and spent half a day with these trainees, And why he came, so actually even his initiative. He told me he has been in the judiciary for some good time, about 20 years. And he has been hearing cases of canine. And he has been extremely happy. He has written so many judgments involving the use of canine, both locally and internationally. And he wanted to come and give us more tips on how we can be better in court, how we can convict more suspects. And I don't take that moment for granted. It means our effort has been recognized both within and outside, and the unit is really on the map. There are also challenges that we have faced. The other day I saw parliamentarians commenting about some of our operations involving money. And sir, I want you to comment about it. Even when you are doing your community policing work out there, you need to inform the commanders. For us, we know that our services are free of charge. I've never had anybody in Kampala here where we even get the highest number of people requesting for dogs, claiming that he has paid money anywhere within Kampala to access services. This thing, though there could be some handlers who are indisciplined, there are not many, but basically it originates from the problem of lack of transport at the stations, where somebody reports and he wants a dog and they tell him there's no transport. Maybe he has to hire a vehicle, something like that. But sir, I request you that when you are talking with commanders in the field there, most of them neglect their duties, DPCs, OCCIDs, OC stations, to make sure that there is an orderly movement of dogs to crime scenes, so that a good service does not become a burden to our wananchi. So I think that's what I wanted to really mention. I want to congratulate our trainees who have been very good. We never got any indiscipline cases amongst them. The course went on smoothly. I want us to thank the trainers who are always here early in the morning and late in the night, making sure that the course runs properly and we produce very good experts. You can clap for yourselves. And I want to wish, I'm not saying that you have graduated. I don't have those powers. Those powers IGP has given them somebody to communicate to them. But in case they pass you out, I wish you a very nice career, policing career as dog handlers, and please look into the future. Don't look around you. Most of you are young. You need to project 20, 30, 38 years ahead. But don't be selfish to only think about yourself. Also ask yourself what you are going to do for police. I wish you well. May God bless you all. The commandant of the Canine unit, the other commandants, band, the barracks, the trainers, all instructors, our chairperson of this zone, the participants, I can call you trainees, all officers present, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Assistant Inspector General of Police, Bamnova Ubaldo. I'm the Chief Political Commissar of the Uganda Police. I first thank the Commandant before anything else. Dr. Mugume, thank you for upholding and maintaining this unit almost from scratch. Let's clap for him.
As he said, if you talked about canine, it would be a unit of, as he said, condemned people. You go there and suffer and serve your sentence. With the governor was here, he got them around. They had kept the unit. Governor, I think, is one of the very, very senior men who started this canine unit. Who kept the dead horse moving and moving to ensure that it doesn't die completely. So if you talked about canine, people say, that one, you go there and suffer. You go and serve your sentence. Now there comes Dr. Mugume. You can see what canine is. That he requests for applications and over 700 officers apply to join canine. A unit which had no transport is on a border. He's telling you 13 double cabins. That doesn't come by accident. No, it is the good leadership that drives that. Growing the stations, he has told you, he is now in 123 districts, stations. This is out of about 140 something districts. Meaning, he's remaining with around 2022 to cover the entire country. You think that one is done by sitting here and you say, okay, this is K9, what can we do? It takes good leadership, upright leadership to build the unit, to ensure that it needs spread out. He started a breeding center in Nagarama. I hope it is still functional. I have not visited it, and I hope I'm going to be visiting it one day. A breeding center. These canine, you know them better than I do. The dogs are very expensive. I don't know how much is the most expensive dog when you are buying. You started Nagarama Breeding Center, we've not bought canine. So can't we clap for that? Of course, this happened with the support of the top leadership. The Inspector General, by then, we thank him, General Kari Kaihura. So, when we look at how far canine has come, really we thank Dr. Mugume for coming to save the situation, for understanding the environment in which we are operating, and ensuring that the canine grows from strength to strength up to where it is. However, of course, much again appreciation to the Commandant and your staff, the trainers, for thinking about this. Training, skilling is very, very critical. There's nothing as bad as dealing with unskilled personnel. You very well know that knowledge is power. So if you lack requisite knowledge of the work you're supposed to execute, how do you work? For you to be able to work efficiently, diligently, you must have the requisite knowledge. And this is what has been transferred to you. So, you thank the management for that opportunity to be able to train you, to acquire necessary knowledge on how you can handle canine, how you can work with the communities to deliver a good service. When we talk about the discipline is a very wide concept and all-encompassing. Try to have the discipline as a police officer. Before anything else, respect for hierarchy, respect for administration, respect for institutional mechanisms, and how the force operates. You're going to be sent out, perhaps in the units. You'll get their commanders, DPCs, OC stations, in charge CIDs. Have respect for hierarchy and administration. There is this tendency of officers from specialized units wanting to claim that for them they are responsible to their mother units. If you are from CID, you say, me, I'm answerable to the director CID. If you are from Canine, me, I'm answerable to the Commandant Canine. No. When he sends you out, you are under the command of the DPC and the entire administration that you get there. They are the ones who give you instructions. They are the ones who guide you. They are the ones who deploy you in the field. Please have the discipline that is required of you. When you love your job, it gives you satisfaction. You will never regret Even when situation is not good, even when you have challenges at work, as long as you love it, you'll say, after all, this is what I chose to do. But the day you don't have the job you're doing, you will always be pissed off by anything. Even anything good will piss you off. And you'll not enjoy your work. You can't imagine you're going to serve. He said there's one of you who came when he was 22 years. You're going to serve for 38 years carrying the misery. Because you have no option. You have to work until retirement. Unless you're dismissed or unless you die. So you're going to carry this misery for 38 years. Oh, this force, police, we are very unlucky, very unfortunate. This little salary with the current situation. Who forced you? You could have gone and done other things. You had an option of becoming a robber. Yes, where you can earn a lot of money. You had an option of becoming a con man, where you can cheat people and get a lot of money on your account. You could have become something. You could have become a doctor. Who told you to come and join the police? You would have chosen to become a doctor or a lawyer. But the mere fact that you chose to become a police officer. And now you have chosen to work in Canine. Work as if that is the best way you can ever work. I mean, what else? Dr. Mugabe should have been there treating people's dogs and earning a lot. You don't know what it... By the outside there, the vet doctors earn the highest. If you take your dog to be handled, you don't know how much those people can charge you. Ask us who use them outside there. But he joined the police. So you cannot regret. I know that whatever you have gone through, at the back of your mind you say, but I chose to join the institution. And you fought on until where you are now. You are now a winner. So, if you didn't have that, you'd say, we have officers who have resigned, who have taken early retirement, including in my own intake. We have so many of them. Working with UN, into private business, working with the American Embassy, working with Bank of Uganda. We have them. Those realized that they are in the wrong place and chose to be away. This Hakim here, Rutwama, I have a long history with him. I saw him when he was in senior what? Senior, I think vacation senior 5. Yes. But he had the wish to join and he said, I want to join the police. There he joins. Now here he is. From a civilian, I saw by then to a lieutenant of police. Can he regret why he joined the police? Can he, even when he meets challenges, he would say, but this is what I chose. So, patriotism is very, very necessary. That extreme love for the job that you're doing, for the career that you chose, so that you can offer the best, and it is also good for your health when you love what you're doing. You must be able to be professional in whatever you do. Because if you're not professional, you'll meet also challenges. You are a trained professional officer, police officer. So whatever you do, as a dog handler and a canine, at the back of your mind you must know that you are a professional police officer. So don't be in the field and you think that, me now that I'm a dog handler, I'm not part of police. Who says? As long as you've joined the police, whether you are a doctor, whether you are a lawyer, whether you are a detective or what, you are a professional police officer. So be professional in the manner that you conduct yourself, in the manner that you do your work. I don't expect you to take the dog to the field and maybe you're forcing it, as they are claiming that you're forcing it to enter someone's home, to implicate someone. If you did that for any reason because you've been corrupted, I think that will be the worst for you, which I'm sure you cannot do. But all this takes you to be disciplined. Be respectful. Respect is part of discipline. How you interact with members of the public. As a canine, as a dog handler, is part of the discipline. So do not forget about the force discipline. Do not forget about the professionalism that you are supposed to carry with yourself and in the manner in which you conduct yourself as you go about your duty. Be accountable. I always tell the person that work under me that whatever you're going to do and say, get to know, ensure that you are accountable, you're able to give accountability, and it will make you safe. If you're going to carry out any act, if you're going to take any action, and you can't account for it, you'd rather not act. Okay? You're going to get to the field, ensure that you are accountable for your actions. If you are going to hire out a police canine, I don't know, in whatever ways, you know better, get to know that you account for it. If you're going to leave the canine when you are supposed to be available, when they need you in the field, you are outside doing your own things, you've opened a private canine clinic in town where you're working, make sure you'll be accountable. There is nothing as bad as the other units are accusing you of saying, this guy from canine is not cooperative. When you tell him we need a dog, some duty will tell you the dog is sick. You can decide to feign sickness for the dog, on behalf of the dog. You can fail to go to the field by saying, you see me, I'm sick, I'm unable to go to the field. That's being uncooperative. You can decide to say, when you're in the field, say, this dog is tired and now we cannot proceed. Because you are the boss, they are also relying on you. And they will come and say, now what can we do since he has advised that the dog is tired? That's being uncooperative. Work together with other officers in the unit. You are not working as a separate entity. That's why there are other officers that come together to form up for duty and perform different functions. And we all feed into each other. You have the detectives there with you. You have the CRO. You have everybody around, the crime intelligence. So you cannot say me as a canine, as a dog handler, I'm independent. After all, I'm a specialized, service. I'm not part of the others. You are really young officers, having been picked from the field. I appeal to you to have responsible living. Healthy what? Healthy what? Healthy living. Go and be responsible for your lives. Knowledge can be sought after every now and then. You have those phones, okay? Phones are not for, like the president asked that you have those phones, you are always on, is it WhatsApp or TikTok? What do you do there? Those phones, if you have it, make Mr. Google your what? Make him your what? Your friend. There's nothing that stops you from going to Google and learning new techniques, learning new knowledge about handling canine, learning about the crimes. Gather more knowledge when you have these phones. Okay? You have to have the skills, you have to have the... And I like the love you have for our canine. It is that love that transcends and that translates into the positive results that we are seeing. And so, given the demonstrations, given the morale I've seen, and what you've gone through, I think I have no doubt that the course, the training has been effective. You've learned a lot. You've had to unlearn, learn and relearn, and get new skills which are going to be transferred to other generations, but also go to the field and do a good job. And so on this positive note, I declare the course officially closed. Congratulations once again.
An overall best performer for this course. Followed by...
When can I just see the love of the Lord upon you? ofananye nnyo mukisa nawe olimba. This is your day, Ukela. We're going to celebrate you, singing hallelujah, dancing with you, Ukela. Praising God, hallelujah. This is your day, Ukela. This is your day, Ukela. Lord has loved you, Ukela. Let's celebrate this day. This is your day, Ukela. Yesu mulungi, Yesu mulungi. Kuba, this is your day,